I am DBR Gupta from Kendriya Vidyalaya, INS Kalinga, TGT Maths. Welcome to the session. It is in fact, it is the second part of the factorization of a cubic polynomial. Already first part it is there. Now it is for the second part. In second part we will discuss how easy way to get the factors of the polynomial, the two cubic polynomial. The most general cubic polynomial is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. The condition also we write where a is not equal to 0. Suppose if a becomes 0, this cannot be a cubic polynomial. b may become 0 or c may become 0 or d also may become 0. A should be not equal to 0 because it is a cubic polynomial. Next, see, in the trial and error method, by using factor theorem, we need to find the 0 of the polynomial. From the 0 of polynomial, we will get the factor of the polynomial. To get the 0 of polynomial, suppose if you do with an idea, it becomes very easy. Suppose if you don't have idea, so blindly we need to do much work there, the wastage of time. That idea is like this. This is the constant. Suppose if the constant is 5 in the polynomial, if the constant is 5, what are all the factors of 5? We have to try for the 0 of polynomial starting with the factors of 5. For every number, plus 1 is a factor, minus 1 is a factor. So to find the zeros of polynomial, we should try for p of 1, whether it is 0 equal to 0 or not. Then if p of 1 is not equal to 0, p of minus 1, p of 2 and minus 2, if 2 is a factor of d. But here d is equal to 5, so don't try for 2 because p of 2 cannot be equal to 0 because 2 is not the factor of d. 2 is not the factor of 5. So the next is integer we have to try is p of plus or minus 5. Try whether p of 5 is equal to 0 or not. In case p of 5 is not equal to 0, then p of minus 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. They are compulsory. This is the order in which we have to try. Sometimes if p of minus 1 is equal to 0 or p of 1 is equal to 0, idea I give in my previous video, sum of the coefficients is 0, then automatically p of 1 is equal to 0, then x minus 1 is a factor. We will decide. Suppose if p of minus 1 is equal to 0, the idea is sum of the coefficients of odd powers 1, 2 means c plus a. Sum of the coefficients of even powers b plus d. If c plus a and b plus d, if these two are equal, then p of minus 1 is 0. So with this idea, whether p of 1 is equal to 0, x minus 1 is a factor or not. If p of minus 1 is equal to 0, x plus 1 is a factor or not, we will do. So simply we can try for p of 5 or minus 5. There are some cases, even if you try 1 minus 1, 5 minus 5, for this, we will not get factors. In that case, we have to do like this. It's because the factors depend upon first the d value, next the coefficient of a. Suppose if you are not getting the factors with this, then depends upon a. For example, a is equal to 2 and d is equal to 1. D is equal to 1, a is equal to 2. We will try p of 1, p of minus 1. We are not getting 0, then the value of a is equal to 2, then we have to do p of 1 by 2, whether it is equal to 0 or not. P of minus 1 by 2 is equal to 0 or not, we have to try for these two values. It is because, let us take an example of smaller polynomials, the factors. Let us say px is a polynomial. The factors of the polynomial are ax plus b, a linear polynomial, cx plus d, a linear polynomial, ex plus f is the third factor of the polynomial. Linear polynomial 1, 2, 3 are the factors. On multiplication, we will get the coefficient of x cube. Here a into this, c into this, e into x cube is the coefficient of x cube term, and the constant is b into d into f. B into d into f is the constant. So this is the reason why we select the factors of d and we try. In case the factors of d, from the factors of d, when you are not getting the zero of polynomial, then we have to consider this a, the coefficient of x cube, means if it is 2, 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 we should try. If it is 3, 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3. So this is the way. When you follow this way, it is very easy to find the zeros of polynomial from the factors. Now let's go for one question. Let us go for the factors of 2x cube minus 9x square minus 38x plus 21. Here cubic polynomial, an example I have taken. Here the constant c is equal to 21. The factors of 21 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 3 plus or minus 7. So we should try only for these integers. In case if we do not get any zero out of these 6 integers, then we have to go for consideration of this coefficient of x, that is plus or minus 1 by 2 plus or minus 3 by 2 plus or minus 7 by 2. This is the order. This is the range. The factors, they will not go beyond this. Let's try. We want the first factor. Any factor whichever comes first we can consider for factorization. So to find the factors, let us assume the polynomial is p of x. P for polynomial, x is the variable of the polynomial. Let us try for the integers. P of 1. One more. Suppose if the polynomial is having all its coefficients are positive, we will never try for a positive integer. If all the coefficients are positive, when you take a positive integer for finding the zero of polynomial, it is impossible, because sum of the positive terms will give a positive number, not zero. If the coefficients are positive and negative, then we can consider for the zero of polynomial positive integer, negative integer. Example, 3x square or 3x cube plus 5x plus 5x square plus 7x plus 10. An example, polynomial coefficient positive, 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 positive. Here 10 plus or minus 1 plus or minus 5 plus or minus 10. These integers are to be tried. Since all are positive, plus 1 don't consider, only minus. All positive, only minus, only minus. So this is how we will cut short the integers where the possibility is not there. Here the given polynomial is with two coefficients positive and two coefficients negative, therefore zero of a polynomial may be a positive or negative integer, may be a positive or negative rational number also. Zero may be any integer or rational number. It must be a real number. Now I am trying whether p of 1 is equal to 0 or not. Here this is coefficients easy. When p of 1 is equal to 0 or not, to check only the sum of the coefficients. 2. This is 9 minus 9 minus 38 plus 21. 21 plus 2 is equal to 23. Minus 38 minus 9 is equal to minus 47. It's not equal to 0. Means p of 1 is not equal to 0, means x minus 1 is not factor. Let's go for p of minus 1. Sum of the coefficients of odd powers. This is minus 38, this is 2. Minus 38 plus 2 is equal to minus 36. And even powers, minus 9 and plus 21. 21 minus 9 is equal to 12. these two are also not equal, means p of minus 1 is also not equal to 0. So let us try for p of 1 by 2. Let us try p of 1 by 2 whether it is equal to 0, because there is a chance p of 1 by 2 or p of minus 1 by 2 chance to get the 0 of polynomial. Here on substituting x is equal to 1 by 2, 2 into 1 by 3 का whole cube 1 by 8 minus 9 into 1 by 2 का whole square 1 by 4 minus 38 into this is 1 by 2 plus 21. This is 2 by 8. This is 1 by 4 minus 9 by 4 minus 19 plus 21. These two negative terms and these two positive terms, on adding 21 plus 1 by 4 minus 9 by 4 plus 19. Minus 8 is taken common factor. 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8. 84 plus 1 by 4 minus this is 9 plus 38, 76 by 4. This is 85 by 4 minus 76 plus 9, 85 by 4. Here we are getting 0. P of 1 by 2 is equal to 0 means the polynomial is having one of the factors x minus 1 by 2, that is 2x minus 1. So successfully we got P of 1 by 2 is equal to 0. Here we will write P of 1 by 2 is equal to 0. 1 by 2 is a 0 of polynomial, means x minus 1 by 2 is a factor. Since no term is having the rational coefficient, this also should not be rational, means on taking 1 by 2 common factor 2x minus 1. X minus 1 by 2 is a factor, means 2x minus 1 is considered x minus 1 by 2 का factor 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1 is a factor. Now, if 2x minus 1 is a factor of the polynomial, it is decided. So to get the first step in the factorization, let us do small division. 2x cube minus 9x square minus 38x plus 21 divided by 2x minus 1. To get 2x cube, 2x must be multiplied by x square. So x square into 2x, 2x cube, x square into minus 1, minus x square. On subtraction, this is minus 8x square minus 38x. To get minus 8x square, this must be multiplied by minus 4x. Minus 4x into 2x is equal to minus 8x square. Minus into minus is the plus. 1 into 4x is equal to 4x. So subtraction, x square terms are cancelled. Here 38 plus 4 is equal to 42. So minus 42x plus 21. To get minus 42, it should be multiplied by minus 21. So 2x into minus 21 minus 42x minus 1 into minus 21 is a plus 21, 0. It is compulsorily we have to get 0 because it is already decided this 2x minus 1 is a factor. The polynomial is divided by its factor, it is 0. Suppose on this division if you don't get 0 remainder, maybe somewhere the mistake in the calculation of the 0 of the polynomial or in the division. So we have to go for investigation where the mistake lies. So successfully Px is equal to, this polynomial is written in the form of the divisor into quotient plus remainder. Remainder 0 means 2x minus 1 into x square minus 4x minus 21. ये first degree polynomial is the first factor, second degree polynomial is the second factor. If possible, this second degree polynomial is also to be further factorized. Let's go for x square minus 4x minus 21. Here the middle term we have to split in such a way, on adding minus 4x, on multiplication x square into minus 21, that is minus 21 x square. This is the product we want, this is the sum. Product is negative, therefore this middle term 4x we have to split into the sum of two terms where one is positive and another is a negative, because we want a negative product. Whenever we want a middle term, one positive, one negative, this is the way. Minus 4x can be written as minus 5x plus x, or negative, positive. On adding we will get. So this is how we try. Next, minus into plus minus 5x into x, 5x square, but the product we want minus 21x square, we are getting minus 5x square. So the product is not tallying. So further, minus 6x plus 2x. Always the on adding we will get minus 4x here also, but multiplication, on multiplication we don't get this. Next, this fails, this fails. Next, minus 7x plus 3x. एडिशन करने से माइनस 4x आ रहा है, मल्टीप्लिकेशन करने से माइनस इंटू प्लस माइनस 7 into 3 21 x into x square. So this is the correct splitting. Let us make use of this splitting. This is x square as it is, in place of minus 4x minus 7x plus 3x, and this is minus 21. After getting the correct splitting from the first two terms common factor, from the next two terms common factor, this is x into x minus 7 plus 3 into x minus 7, x into x square, x into minus 7 minus 7x, 3 into x 3x, 3 into minus 7 minus 21. Now the last step here, from the first product, from the second product, x minus 7 is the common factor. Suppose if the splitting is not correct, whatever you get inside the bracket, same we will not get. Since the same we are getting, the factor splitting the middle term is correct. So x minus 7 into, with left out x, and this is a plus 3, the second factor comes. So this is how we do factorization of a quadratic polynomial, or say second degree polynomial. Now the last step here, 2x minus 1 as it is. For this the two factors are x minus 7 into x plus 3. So this is how we write the three factors of a cubic polynomial. Thank you.